Welcome to Back into the Future with Mark and Carol. Well, hello everybody. It's the day you're listening to this. It's the present day. It's fresh newspaper day. Grab a fresh newspaper and look at the date, and that's what date is today.
Okay, but nobody looks at the newspaper now.
And we are here recording for you. We're here with our children. My name's Mark. With me, as always, is my wife, Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
She said the thing, like Bart Simpson. You guys know that episode? Say the thing, Bart. Bella knows that episode. So we're here with our children because we watched a movie that we missed back in 1996 called Bed of Roses with young Jack Nicholson, Christian Slater, and what's her name? I always want to say Mary Stuart. It's Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
No, what the fuck? Why are you saying things?
Which Mary is it?
I believe Mary Stuart Masterson, I think is her name, but now I don't know.
Mary Stuart Masterson, not Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Who the fuck is Mary Elizabeth Winstead?
It's Parker
Excuse my
Posey.
language.
She's in it.
Sorry.
Wait.
Anyway, we watched Bed of Roses. Kids, what did you think of Bed of Roses?
Okay, can I just say one thing? Bad haircuts all around in that movie.
Oh, in the movie, okay.
Yes.
What, you thought she was criticizing our hair?
Yes.
No, your guys' hair is way better than Mary Christian Moore or
Mary Christian Moore. That's Mandy Moore's older sister. Mary Christian Moore.
or
Christian Slater.
yeah,
The guy, yeah.
Jason Dean.
Jason Dean. She's seen Heathers, everyone. You Heather heads out there will recognize Jason Dean. Now, there's a point of contention with Christian Slater that he stole a lot of Jack Nicholson's mannerisms and acting style and stuff like that. Does anyone see that?
No?
I don't know actors.
You don't know who Jack Nicholson is?
No.
Oh my god, I've failed as a parent.
Have you ever seen A Few Good Dudes?
No.
A Few Fine Gentlemen or whatever it's called? What's it
Few
called?
Good Men.
Yeah, there you go.
Or The Shining.
Is a few good.
I've
men.
seen The Shining.
You have?
Wait, no, no.
I don't think you have.
We saw
He's seen the Simpsons episode The Shinning.
haven't we seen the girl that comes out of the TV? You know that
Ring,
movie?
yes.
Oh, that's The Ring. I thought that was The Shining.
No.
Nope.
No, we need to show you guys The Shining sometime.
It's a good movie.
It's a very good horror movie. Although, as we often run into with these older movies and our, now present day children, things move a little too slow sometimes for them, even when they're really good movies.
It's an atmospheric film, but I think it's not 2001. I think it works.
I mean, like, Bed of Roses, I thought that was pretty entertaining to see a guy stalk a girl for like 40 minutes.
I thought it was so weird.
So the reason that we're doing this in this format where it's now is because this movie is very different now than it would be when we consumed it back then. Or whatever you call watching movies now.
When I first watched this movie in 1996, I was a young teenager, and I thought it was so romantic, and I thought Christian Slater was so cute, and I thought this is how relationships work. It didn't even occur to me that he was a psycho stalker.
I mean, he is cute, but he's kind of a psycho stalker, Mom. Yeah.
You think that he's cute?
Christian Slater?
Yes, Christian Slater's cute.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I have to agree with Dad
Well,
here.
I also think Jack Nicholson's cute, so there you go.
Still don't know who that is.
Here.
Well, Dad keeps saying Christian Slater looks like Jack Nicholson, so I'm just saying I think they're both cute.
And like I said, I don't know actors, so I have no idea.
Well, Dad's about to show you guys who Jack Nicholson is.
I want to
Okay.
He's pulling him up on the laptop.
see. Yeah.
Well, those are quite old
These are
photographs
all
of him.
new photos where he is old. Yeah.
Let's see.
There's one from The Shining.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, he doesn't look exactly like it. Like
What the hell?
Now, this is the thing. It's a thing. This is not just me. I didn't make this up.
He looks like an alienated Jack
Can you
Black,
pass it over here?
He does look a little like Jack Black.
but like morphed.
Can I just say something? We have to give props to the receding hairline.
Props to the receding hairline.
Yeah.
He does rock a great receding hairline.
He does.
So, here.
There you go. He found a young picture.
There's one. There's like a
Oh.
more like a Christian Slater style Jack
See,
Nicholson.
Christian
This
Slater
is-
cannot help that he has similar facial features. I mean, like, that's not him, like, trying to appropriate Jack Nicholson.
But like there's a an episode of The Critic. Do you remember The Critic?
Yeah.
The Critic was a parody of TV critics, or I mean movie critics. But it was it was an animated show. You guys actually probably like it. Starring John Lovitz. But they often would do like parody like previews, like, and A Few Good Men too was one of them, and it was like he goes starring Christian Slater and Jack Nicholson, and Christian Slater's like, I want the truth, and he's like, you want the truth? You can't handle the truth. Yeah, I want the truth. The truth is, you stole everything from me. My look, my acting style. Like, so, I mean, it's a thing. Like, people thought it back then. He does. They have similar facial features, which he can't help. I mean, the plastic surgery that he had to, like, but his
He had plastic surgery.
he didn't know.
He's making a joke.
Okay.
His voice sounds a lot like him too, though.
Yeah.
I feel like as Christian Slater has gotten older, he's gone much far, like, he's gone away from that. Like, he doesn't sound like Nicholson to me anymore. But I also think he's doing a little bit of a James Dean.
Okay.
I
can't-
don't know who any of these people are. I'm so out of the loop.
It's all right.
James Dean?
Yeah,
Also an
James
actor.
Brolin.
Is that his father?
What? No.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Because his character's name is Dean.
Yeah.
No.
So, in the morning before we watched this movie, I said to our children, let's watch a happy movie about a normal guy and a normal relationship.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then we watched it.
I made her pause the movie and I was like, you said that we were going to watch a normal relationship movie.
Yeah. I didn't know.
And this is just
I'm curious from a young person's perspective, someone who wasn't around during the turbulent 1990s. What did you like? What struck you most about the movie?
Like, what do you mean by struck me?
Well, you guys are saying that it feels like problematic and stuff like that. So explain.
Oh, well, he
If
was
any-
a stalker.
yeah. If anybody was like looking up at a window and like looking at a girl through the window and like then he just pretends to not see her, like that is like so suspicious, and you would probably get the cops called on you now.
Pretends to not see her, though?
So-
he followed her to work.
He
He
like
didn't pretend to not see her. He followed her to work.
He stalked her.
yes,
So-
and gave her flowers too, which is so weird.
It's such a crime to give a girl flowers.
No, but like no,
I love how she's defending
anonymously,
this.
and also like what is it?
So for those of you that aren't aware of Bed of Roses, because it's not like a hugely popular film,
Sure.
here's the plot, and spoilers for the movie, abound in this plot summary.
Duh.
But here's the plot of the movie. Mary Stuart Masterson is an orphan who is sexually abused by her alcoholic stepfather.
Adoptive father.
Yeah, adoptive father. She then becomes like a hotshot professional on Wall Street. She learns that her abusive adopted father is dead and listed her as the only next of kin. And she feels strongly conflicted about this information and stands in her window crying. The next day, she is gifted not a bed of roses, but a beautiful large bouquet that Christian Slater delivers to her.
specifically anonymously.
She becomes kind of obsessed about, like, I mean, they don't really go into this. Like, she's, I guess, like, passively obsessed about who could have sent this to her.
Well, she also gets put on vacation at this time, and she has all this extra time on her hands, which I think if that hadn't happened, the movie wouldn't have happened because she wouldn't have bothered to investigate this.
That's
she had
true.
Nothing else to do.
So then we learn that the person that gave her the flowers was Christian Slater, whose wife and unborn child died in childbirth, who was also a big shot on Wall Street, but now owns a flower shop. So he describes that he goes walking at night and looks up at everyone's windows, looking to see people, I guess, and saw her crying over the death of her abusive stepdad, or adoptive dad, decided to give her flowers so that he could look at her in the okay, I'm sorry, back up for a second. He saw her crying. He decided to wait all night, follow her to work, so he knew her address, looked up her name somehow, because her name was on it, because they said, hey, there's flowers for you. Brings, and he could have just said that girl that's back there. Brings the flowers there to her, watches her find them, then admits that he did this, all this stalking, because he thought that she was beautiful in her crying over this, and I just want to know what sounds problematic about that.
Okay,
Everything.
well, first off, what kind of psychopath creep goes around walking around the block at night, may I just add, looking up at people's windows to see if people are just there?
It's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
I don't think that he's walking around looking at people's windows.
He legitimately
He said
says
that.
that.
But I mean, to see that they're there, I think he just looks up. I mean, like, he's like, and it's
No.
No.
He
He
specifically
specifically
says he specifically says he's looking to see people, and most of the time the windows are dark.
So, okay, but, like, walking at night is not weird. Like,
No.
people do that. Like,
In New
this
York
was-
City.
This was back in the day when, people actually went outside. This is different.
Well, I've been wanting to go outside, Mother, but you won't let me.
Yeah, because times
the
are
air
different.
is poison, and the temperature is, like, 100 degrees. So
Just in
there you
case you guys want to know what year this is, it's the year the air was poison. But anyway, so I think the funniest line and one of the most telling lines in the movie is she tracks down. She's sort of weird too, because
She is weird.
she tracks
yeah.
down where the flowers came from, and they're like, oh, we can't like tell you or whatever. Oh, by the way, Christian Slater just goes to child's reading hour at the library and just listens to children being read
He
to.
likes
Yes.
to listen to stories being read out loud. That's not weird.
You know what?
A lot of these things are not individually weird, but when you pile them all together. But she's like, I don't remember what part of the movie this was. They knew each other at the time. I think maybe they had gone out on their one date or whatever. But she was like skulking in the alleyway by the flower shop, and he walks up and he's like, "I was hoping I'd find you here."
In the alley?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh my
I was
God,
hoping you
remember
were
that.
also a stalker.
That was weird. And she was like getting her like mace or taser or whatever out.
Yeah.
And he was running over to her.
Yeah, that's when he admitted that he's like, I sent him.
Yeah.
I wanted to see your face when you got him, and it was great because you were confused, but like sort of happy. He loved the confused look on her face. It's like he's like
remember
he's
him
like a
saying that.
troll.
Yeah. And okay, so like after that, doesn't he invite her in, or is that when they have their first date thing?
Yeah.
So he admits it, and then he says like, "Let's go out to breakfast or whatever," and she doesn't eat breakfast. Like that's the breakfast they go out to where she doesn't want anything, and like he's eating breakfast and drinking coffee.
Oh, and he has cornflakes.
yeah. And then
Oh yeah, he's like a kid.
Yes.
and then after that, he invites her to his house where
Well, no, not after that. They spend the day together. They deliver flowers together.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah,
really
yeah.
sweet. And then he shows her where he lives and invites her up.
And he's like, this is like red flag city, basically. Like the entire movie's a big red flag because he's like, hey, come up to I want you to come up, and she's like, yeah, I better not. Like we just met, and he's like, but there's something I really want to show you, and I'll be so disappointed. I'm
It won't last. It won't be here long.
Yeah, and it was like so like okay, let me take you upstairs to like go murder you or something.
She goes upstairs, and then he like puts together a ladder, like does this really complicated thing where he wheels out this ladder and connects another part of the ladder, and he's like, just
very cool.
And he's like, just come up here, and she's like, okay, and then he's like, just get in this box, just put these handcuffs on.
No,
what the fuck?
You know, he had that one like like astrology thing or something.
Yeah,
like,
it's a constellation.
Yeah, and like it was spinning, and I thought that was really cool, but also like a weird thing to just have in your house.
But then when they get up there to the roof, it is gorgeous.
Yeah, he pulls his pants down.
Okay, our children
and
are
it's
here.
beautiful.
It's a garden on top of a building in New York, and you can stand there and you're in a garden, but you're also looking out on a city, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
And then
It looks beautiful.
Yes, it does look beautiful. However, there are so many other things that could have possibly gone wrong in that scenario.
Yeah.
But then they have their first kiss.
Yes, but then she like pushes him away immediately and runs out.
Well, yeah, because she's scared that he's gonna kill her.
Yeah, because he freaking brought her up to his
I don't think she's
rooftop.
scared enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think she runs away? Because we thought maybe she has like some like weird relationship where she has sex with Josh Brolin, I guess. But later it's like she says to her friend that looks like a discount Demi Moore. She says a Jewish discount Demi Moore. Demi Moore might be Jewish. I don't know.
I believe she is.
But she says, "Oh, we don't have that kind of relationship. Like, he doesn't fucking care." Like she breaks up with him later, and she's like, "Oh, he was relieved because we've been going on for a while, like at this time or whatever." She says, so it's like they
Off and on.
Oh, they comfort each other in between relationships, I guess. So we thought maybe he was the reason she was like freaked out when she kissed him. But why do you think, Bella, that she like ran away from that situation?
Okay, well, if you were like, hey, I better not come up here, I would assume that she's probably like, I don't want to have sex with you, man. And then he brings her up to his beautiful garden rooftop, and he kisses her without asking.
What?
People didn't necessarily ask for consent before they kissed back.
I know, but I mean, like, man, read the signs.
I think the beautiful rooftop was a sign.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that her kissing this guy was bad, Bella.
You like his receding hairline too much too, man.
I do like his receding hairline.
I don't have a receding hairline.
No,
Dad,
you have gorgeous hair.
No, Dad, I think you need to get one of those because she likes
guess,
two
yeah.
men.
She likes receding hairlines, I guess.
Yeah.
Her dad had a receding hairline.
Well, you know what they say.
Yep.
What do they say?
That people go for people who remind them of their parents.
That's what Freudians say, which I am not. But anyway, so I don't. Steven, do you have a theory as to why she ran away in that moment?
It was too much for her, and she didn't want somebody as good as him because, like, she literally says that.
Oh, yeah,
I think that's what it is.
That's what she
her
talks to about her friend to, and then her friend's like, just go back to him.
Well, no, she's like, I don't understand why this is happening, but
Yeah.
sure. You know, like, she's supportive.
Oh
She
yeah,
doesn't tell her,
and
"Oh, go back to
then
him."
my favorite part of the whole movie happens while they're talking. She gets a doorbell, and it's just a flower delivery, and she keeps getting flowers.
Well, yeah, because so that ties in with her theme of like this is too perfect or whatever. Are we supposed to believe that Christian Slater's too perfect? Because is that the movie's point of view? Because I don't think he seems perfect at all.
Yeah, perfect for her though.
But
Yeah.
he asks her what her favorite flower is, and she's like, I got these flowers one time, and they were like lavender and purple or whatever, and they were roses, and
Sterling
she's
roses.
like, oh, he goes, sterling roses, and he's like, they're thornless or whatever, and she's like, yeah, she goes, I think they should have thorns though, because otherwise they're too perfect, which is a weird thing to say and a weird point of view to have, I think.
I
But
think it makes total sense for somebody whose life was as fucked up as hers.
I guess. Yeah, I guess. She think anything that she thinks is too perfect, I suppose, is she thinks there's a hidden downside to.
Yeah, she's waiting for the next shoe to drop.
She's waiting for the next molestation. But- so he starts sending her this is after their one date and one kiss. He is scouring the city to get sterling roses. He sends her like hundreds and hundreds of them.
He
Yes.
sent her a dozen every hour on the hour. They took a break, she said, between,
12
12 and
and-
6 a.m. or something?
12 and 8.
12 and 8 a.m.
Insane.
Yeah, and like the camera
Every sterling rose in the city of New York is in her house.
Yeah.
This is not Dubuque.
And they keep zooming the camera out, and it just shows more
Yeah.
and more and more. Like, how expensive
And-
do you think the producing of that was? They probably had to get fake ones.
Oh, I'm sure.
And after her friend came over, she went there to like tell him, "Hey, stop it." And then they go back to his place and have sex. And then when she wakes up, he bought her a toothbrush, a robe.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about
He
that.
made her
That
every
is fucked
single
up.
food that he could find, basically.
And he took her clothes to the dry cleaner, which that's weird because she's like, oh, I'm a hostage. Like, and it's supposed to be
And
a
then
joke.
and she's like,
but-
I'm just joking.
Speeding through married
like,
life.
Really, she can't leave.
Like, just immediately, like, snapped into married life.
But see, Bella, that's all it took in the 90s to get a girl to sleep with you is to send her 45,000 roses.
No, I just want to say really quick, at the time that I watched this movie, I was like really young still, and I was very disappointed in her because I was gonna wait for marriage, and I thought that it was very wrong of her to sleep with him
Yeah.
after she's only known him for like a couple of days. I was very upset.
And now I feel like it was very wrong for her to sleep with him because
different
she
reasons.
should have. In reality, she would have ended up a lampshade.
Right?
Like, that's what would have happened.
Right.
But instead, this dude, and like, the psychology of this guy is pretty fucked too, because, like you said, she's stayed over one night. He buys her a toothbrush, a robe, fucking gets her, like, and every contingency, he's like, that one time that we went out to breakfast, you didn't eat breakfast, so I thought maybe you weren't into breakfast, but like, I got you coffee, I got you tea, I got you juice, I'm making pancakes, there's cereal here, I can make you eggs too, like I have bacon, I have sausage. Like, he went out and bought, like every variety of everything just to make sure he had anything that she wanted.
Reminds me of Richard Gere in Pretty Woman.
In what way?
That he ordered everything on the room service menu because he wasn't sure what she'd want for breakfast.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess in that way, yeah. The Richard Gere in Pretty Woman feels much less pathetic than this guy does, though.
Oh yeah, I just meant that one thing.
It actually reminds me of that friend that you told me about who he offered the girl he liked a piece of gum.
Oh my god.
And when she said no, he
Oh my God.
he went and bought
Oh
every
my
single
God.
piece of gum and gave it to
Oh
her.
my god, that was hilarious. So, yeah, my friend, I won't mention his name, in high school bought a pack of gum for this girl. He was like, this is like, he was his in. Like his, like, oh, I can talk to her this way, right? And he's like, hey, do you want a pack of gum? And it's juicy fruit. And she's like, oh, no, thank you. And he's like, oh. So instead of being like, maybe she doesn't want to talk to me, or maybe she doesn't like gum, or maybe she just didn't want this gum on this day, he decided to go to, or she said, I don't like that kind of gum. That's what she said. I don't like
That makes more sense.
She's like, I don't like juicy fruit. That's what she said. So that day at lunch, we went to the party store or convenience store, or whatever you call it if you don't live in Michigan. and bought one of every kind of gum they had. So we're talking like this. The 90s was the heyday of gum. So this is
Awesome.
probably like 20 or 25 different kinds of gum, right? And he taps her on the shoulder. And he's got all this gum in his hand, all these packs of gum, and he goes, "Do you want a piece of gum?" And the look on her face, she turns around and she's like she looks horrified. And she's like,
Horrified and disgusted.
"No, thank you." And he goes, "Does anybody else want any gum?" And it was like a fucking pack of hyenas descended on a carcass. Everyone in that classroom got and just tore pieces of gum from him. And he was left with nothing in his hands.
Oh my god.
So she still said no?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's one way to get rejected.
That is cold.
You know what's funny? He reminds me of the guy in this movie, actually, because he used to walk, he didn't follow her home, but they walked a similar-ish, but not the same route home, and he would change his route walking home so that he could walk by her. And I remember him telling me one time, he's like, she's a smart girl, too. She does all the things right. She sees me walking there, she crosses the street, goes to the other side, doesn't make eye contact. I'm like, you're aware that you're this fucking creepy and you're still doing it? I thought you were just oblivious.
Oh my god. So weird. Do you know, does this friend watch this podcast?
No one watches it because it's an audio medium, but
Well, okay, listens to it, my
I
bad.
don't think he does, but
not.
I don't know.
I hope not right now.
But if you're listening to it, shout out to 2 N's, 2 T's. That's an inside joke.
Sorry, dude, you're not pathetic. I'm sure you grew up cool.
I'm still friends with him on Facebook. He did.
Oh no!
That's so awful.
You're gonna.
Nah, he's good though. He's got a lot of money. He's good,
Are you gonna cut that?
No.
Well, so does what's his name in this movie?
Bed of Roses.
No,
Christian Slater. Whatever
Yeah.
his name
Oh yeah,
is.
I
Christian.
don't know.
His name's Lewis. I don't remember her name though.
His name is I've got a bunch of fucking family that I care about or whatever.
yeah.
Oh yeah, his family is massive. There's so many people at Christmas, and oh my god!
And they bring
can we
one
talk,
gift.
Can we talk about the proposal?
Oh god, yes.
Oh.
The movie, The
my
Proposal.
God.
Yeah, that's that's Sandra Bullock, right? And Ryan Reynolds, maybe.
Yes. But
Okay.
anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so
I didn't see it. You lead the discussion.
she's so obviously overwhelmed with everything going on, and every single person that is just trying to talk to her, trying to be like, "Hi, I'm this. Hi, I'm that." She's so obviously overwhelmed, and then she's like, "Oh, I don't have any presents. I have one present." Okay, and what's the single present, which is she's already so awkward because there's one present there, and she's like, "What's the present?" And he pulls it out, a wedding ring in front of all of engagement ring for literally all of his family to see this without them ever meeting her beforehand.
Can I just say, no need to diss on you guys, but I think you should at least wait a year before you get married.
Oh, thank you, Hunter S. Thompson. I'm happy with the. She just
has
put on
sunglasses on.
She put on these
She
mirrored
wears her
pair of
sunglasses
sunglasses.
indoors now.
Yeah, she's just like
Yeah.
Corey Hart.
And they're very stylish, for what is the time period,
The 70s.
70s.
Those glasses.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
She just gestured to a picture of my father. It's
Yeah.
his driver's license photo.
He wore
That
sunglasses
he,
in his
yeah,
driver's
it was the
license.
70s. They let him.
yeah.
That he had it blown up because he thought he looked cool. And there's this giant. I don't even know how big that is. It's probably 1 foot by 2 feet or something. That I've kept my whole life. But yeah, he's got the receding hairline, the sunglasses, and the giant 70s stash.
Oh my gosh, yeah, he has such a good mustache.
Yeah.
This is what he looks like in that picture.
Okay. Again, audio medium, guys.
She was doing a good impersonation though.
I was.
But yeah, the proposal scene, like he can't read. I think he has autism.
Maybe.
This guy.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe that's why I was listening to the children's books. Who knows?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, he does not read a room. At
No,
all.
he can't figure shit out.
Yeah, maybe he does have autism.
That would actually
Maybe,
make
like
this
that
a
would
lot
make
less
so
creepy.
much sense. Honestly.
This would make that movie a lot
Asperger's.
less creepy.
And creasing.
Increasingly creepy.
But I mean, did you like it? There's the question. Did you like the movie?
Can I just say the best horror movie I've ever watched? Great horror movie.
Not a great romantic movie. Probably.
Wait,
Um,
this was supposed to be a romantic movie?
I honestly kind of liked it.
well, okay.
Despite all the weirdness of it, and maybe that's our perspective growing up in a time period when it was like, I mean, this is not that far away from the time period of like, how did you and Grandpa get together? Well, I said no to him, and he came to my house and sang for 45 minutes every day for 14 months until I finally broke down and said yes. Like, that's like, we're not that far in when this movie came out. It's not that far removed from that era.
Right.
All right. So I can finally talk about this since we're near the end.
Because you've been so quiet this whole time.
No, about the one thing that I've been looking forward to the whole time.
Go ahead.
The ending. Because
Of your life? our podcast?
no, the ending of the movie.
The United States?
During the ending, she comes over after she like denies his proposal. After she rejects him, she comes over to his house like 6 months later, I think.
Sure.
And her sister's there with him, like
His sister.
his sister, sorry. His sister's there with him, and the ending is so weird.
Okay, tell me why.
Okay, so the way the movie ends is she walks in and she's like, okay, I guess I should go. Like she just walks in and they have a small conversation.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And then she goes.
pauses herself.
She pauses before she walks out the door. She's got the handle in her hand, and then she's like, and then she turns around, and then she's like,
Did you
"This is
read the script?
This this is the part where you're supposed to say wait."
Yeah.
And then you turn around and then you hug me and you embrace me, and that's when
you
we know
forgive
everything
me.
that's
Yeah.
and you forgive me, and that's when we know everything's gonna be okay.
He's like, oh, I guess I don't know that playbook.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
get the script or something. Yeah.
He did.
and then she turns around, does it, and then goes to the door. Says, "I'm pretty sure the exact same thing
she
again."
does, yes.
Like, "Oh, I'm gonna go
It's
now."
like take two.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Wait."
He's,
And then they embrace. I'm sorry.
I love it. I love
they telegraph the ending.
because his voice like cracks with emotion. You know,
It's a very soft wait. Like you
Wait.
can see there's
pain. There's pain. There.
yeah, he's not sure that he's ready to say all this stuff
Right,
yet,
'cause
but he's
still mad.
but he's
still
also
hurt.
not ready to give this up either.
Right, and then he's like, "Don't go." God, I mean, it's just I love it.
I hate it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's like reading ahead. It's like
Reading ahead, that's interesting.
it takes away the impactfulness for me.
I was gonna say, I have a feeling Jason Slater just forgot his lines and they kept that in.
That's what you think that was. That's what you think that was.
No, that
Yeah.
was so obviously scripted that way. Like
Yeah, I don't think she's being serious.
because she does it like immediately as she's about to go to the door. It's not like okay, say your line.
I did.
Shut up.
I kind of agreed with you. I think when we were watching it, but the more I think about it, the more I think I come around to Mom's point of view, where I think it's stylistically designed to be that way, because I guess it's weird because doesn't seem like a good or healthy relationship, but she is a needy person that needs people that like
What?
she needs someone to cater to her, and he's a people pleaser. So it's like they fit that way. He wants to give and do everything for her, and she wants stuff done for her. Now she's also a strong, independent, like career woman and stuff like that. But she, in a relationship, she wants that comfort. She wants to be taken care of. She's telling him when she leaves, "This is what I need from you,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "I will give it to you." That's the give and take. And you know, if you look at other parts of the movie where, you know, he's like, you know, do you know, coffee or blah blah blah, you know, like all this stuff. The whole movie he's trying to give her what he thinks she wants. And I guess maybe his arc is learning to listen to what she wants, because he does all these things where like he's doing, like, he's going overboard giving her what he thinks she wants, like all the sterling roses, but that's not necessarily what she wants.
Well, and his sister mentions that, like, this is kind of a personality flaw of his, not just in this relationship. She talks about this time when he was a kid.
Yeah.
And he was learning to garden.
Yes.
And he thought if a little water was good, then a lot of water would be great.
And he flooded and killed the garden.
Yeah, he killed the garden by giving it too much water. And even his employees, like, when he's doing the thing with the flowers, are like, "You're going to ruin this. You're going to, you're going to scare her off." And he's like, "It's got to be perfect. It's got to be perfect." So, yeah, he definitely had to work through that. I have a question, though.
What's his character arc?
What?
No, go ahead.
I have seen this movie several times, and it's never occurred to me before that at the end he's gone back into business instead of doing all the cute things that made him like a cool, interesting character. Why?
Because he thinks that, like, all of those qualities ruined him as a person.
I don't know exactly about that, but I think it's supposed to show that he is finally over the death of his wife and unborn child. Okay. That he's ready to, because he retreated from the life that he had, and into this quirky stuff that he was doing. And I think it's supposed to show that he's grown from that now, and he's ready to be a full member of society again. And like they make a point to say like he didn't go into like greedy, make a bunch of money. Like he's doing something to like help. I can't remember exactly what they say, but it's like it's for charity or like it's for some cause or something like that. Like he's doing stuff for like a noble cause.
Wow, I don't remember that, but I believe you.
But yeah, I mean, in general, the one thing I don't love is that neither of their characters have like really defined arcs. They have like a bit of an arc. We just kind of talked about his arc, I guess, but a lot of that character development happens off screen too when they're broken up. So it's like
You're wrong.
Okay.
You're so wrong. She has an arc.
What a way to continue a conversation.
You're
But
so
go ahead.
wrong.
She goes through a lot of growth. Like she starts out like emotionally stunted and like keeping everyone at a distance. She has one friend, and then the guy who she quote unquote keeps around for nocturnal lighting purposes. And then she's scared to meet his family because she's scared of getting close to people. But then she goes to the play that her friend puts on, and the little girl who was abused, it shuts down around people. And the whole play is about this little girl working through her trauma so that she doesn't shut down around people. And after she watches the play, then she's like, "Can I still go with you?" And she goes with him. And then she gets overwhelmed and breaks up with him, but she still wants to be with him. She comes back to him because she's gone through that change in that arc, and she realizes she does need and want people in her life.
So at the end of the movie, she's got a bunch of friends.
No. At the end of the movie,
she's comfortable.
open.
She's comfortable around his family.
Yeah, she's open to the idea.
We don't see that. That she's comfortable around his family.
Okay, I'm saying she was open to people again.
I like that the metaphor of the play, and I think that's apt. But I don't I think you're doing a lot of the movie's work for it when you're saying like at the end, oh, she's totally open to people and stuff like that. I don't get that.
I agree with
I
Dad.
didn't say totally open to people.
What I get is the little bit of arc that she has is that she is, like you said, she holds people kind of at arm's length, and she is not good at asking for what she needs. Like at work, she's like, no, I'll just work through this or whatever. She's going through this traumatic time. And the boss says, no, you're not going to work through this or whatever. But she doesn't advocate for herself or anything like that. At the end, she does. At the end, she says, this is what I need. And like, and she takes that risk of him saying, fuck you. Like, I'm not giving you what you need. Mm-hmm. And, he does give her what she needs. So that's like the little arc she goes through. What's his arc? His arc, like I said, to me, is the small thing about his arc is that he is sort of flighty and everything like that, and he has gone back to the business thing. But, it's small.
Well, first of all, I don't think that the arc needs to be, like, huge and in your face. I think that it's okay for it to be subtle, but the change has occurred.
Yeah, this movie is very subtle.
Also,
Yeah, go ahead.
just like in therapy, sometimes the client isn't the individual, it's the couple. And if you look at it as the couple having an arc, the movie shows that.
Yeah, a little, I guess.
Okay.
A little more than the individuals.
I agree with Dad. You're doing the movie too much justice.
Okay. Well, I really like it, so whatever.
I don't have anything to say. I think you're all wrong.
About what?
She's not even talking to us. She's talking to everyone listening. Anyway, so that is the episode for the week. Carol, tell people where they can find their own flower-filled stalker.
You can write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com. Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yes.
And share the tapes with your friends.
Oh, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.